Former First Lady Rosalynn Carter dedicated her life to public service, from politics to her food ministry and building out resources for caregivers. Mrs. Carter was dedicated to helping those on the fringes, and now her Southwest Georgia community is looking to keep that legacy alive. Atlanta News First reporter Patrick Quinn has the story from Plains.
I'm Patrick Quinn in Plains, Georgia, and right here this past weekend, the community served roughly 500 families food. It was a program started by Rosalynn Carter, and for many volunteers I spoke with, they recognized that while Mrs. Carter is gone, this event was cathartic, for her program lives on.
It just shows that if you get enough people to stand with you for a project, it can make wonders for so many people.
Nourishing your neighbors, Jan Williams, among the host of volunteers feeding the near 500 families over the weekend.
And we would load it.
A monthly food ministry program in Plains, started by Rosalynn Carter at Maranatha Baptist Church.
Of course, the people a long time ago used to be thrilled when Miss Rosalynn might give them a loaf of bread through the window.
Rosalynn Carter is gone, but what she started carries on, like her work in advocating for caregivers.
I think our work now is in some ways more important than ever.
Jennifer Olson is the CEO of the Rosalynn Carter Institute for Caregivers. She told me one of their top priorities now is to push the federal government to create an Office of Caregiver Health to advocate for those tending to those ill, aging, or disabled.
The focus that she had on people who are often behind the scenes or invisible.
From humanitarian work to politics, Rosalynn Carter's life mission is now a roadmap. How can you carry on that legacy? That's a big question, I know.
That's a huge question.
State Senator Freddie Powell Sims of Dawson, Georgia, told me Mrs. Carter taught her that being from a small town does not limit how and who you can serve.
And that's what she planted in me, is that, we're here to help each other.
And we have to get to work.
And maybe if I bless somebody else, all I ask is that they bless somebody else.
And the Plains community, they host this food bank the third Saturday of every month, you can bet. In December, when it comes time for cars to be lined up here, volunteers will be back here waiting to fill their cars up and send them on their way. From Plains, Patrick Quinn, Atlanta News First.